Hello, I'm Andrew from the Netherlands, and today I'm going to review the Pioneer VSX-915 receiver. Okay, and earlier I reviewed the 916, and that one was from 2006, and this one was from 2005, and it have a few differences, like it have almost the same remote control, almost, I say, because there are some differences. For example, there is no loudness knob. I couldn't find any loudness knob on this receiver. The loudness knob is here on the remote, so that's very strange. And well, I love more this layout. And why? Let me turn it on. Because of the blue light here on the volume knob, it have a blue light, and it also have the same blue light here on the on and off button. And well, I prefer this one, this nice blue light, and I also prefer the color. I love silver. I don't like the black so much. So, and for the rest, they are pretty the same. These two are the same. Well, the 916 is lighted here, bigger blue lights, and this one have orange. You can see orange looking lights, and that's the difference. Okay. What also is a difference is that this thing doesn't have a USB connection. It misses that. It have, of course, the microphone connection that is looking like this. Let me see, where's the thing? Well, I can't find it. Yes, it is here. It is here. This is the mic. I'll show you how it looks like. Yes. And this one you connect in here. Yes, and then you just can arrange your 5.1 or 7.1 setup, and this thing automatically do the calculations for you. And well, that's all the same. I see it have gold-plated inputs for video. That's nice, because the 916 doesn't have these gold-plated inputs, and even the S video is gold plated, as you can see. So that means quality. Let me close this thing up. And well, what do we have here? Well, this thing is the same. The switches below are the same as in the 916, as you can see. And system setup, quick setup, tone, tuner edit, tuning station, band. Okay, that's different too. So it looks the same, but it's not the same. There are different things written on it. And above that we have the speakers, extended mode, acoustic equalizer, is that? Yes. PTI search and Eon mode. Okay. Well, and here we have different. Here we have the selector switches. But one important thing is missing, and that's the USB connection. And well, I like USB because everything nowadays is USB. I have all my movies on USB. I have almost all my music is on USB. So that's a big miss. But yeah, it was 2005. And well, of course this thing don't have HDMI. Even its bigger brother, the 916, doesn't have HDMI. And but I only bought this thing to review the sound, to review the stereo sound, and before I will do that, I take you to the back of the receiver and to see which connection this thing has. The back, and as you can see, it uses the same power as the 916, and that is 360 watt, and that's very good for a 7 times 100 watt amp. And as you can see, you don't have that many connections as the 916. No. It misses a few connections, and it is enough for most people. It doesn't have a phono connection. Either the 916 doesn't have a phono connection, and that's a big miss. And well, okay, this is the back. I will do this quickly because, well, most connections are pretty normal. Most receivers have the same connections anyway. So let's go back to the front and to do the sound test. On the front, let me check out the quality. Oh, this doesn't look, it is metal, but I think it's metal above plastic. It sounds hollow, even this one. Oh, the building quality is good, no sharp edges, very nice. I think this is this plastic or what? No, this is metal. This is metal, and it is brushed. Like you can see on the front side, it is brushed, and on top it have another motif, but it is metal. Very nice. And here it is brushed again. And I love this aluminium looks. Very nice. It's a very nice looking receiver. I already checked out the sound, and I can tell you that, well, it almost sounds like the 916. It sounds a little bit less than the 916. The 916 have more better bass, stronger bass, and that's strange because I think they have the same amp, because this one is 7 times 100 watt and the other one is also 7 times 100 watt. So I thought they would sound the same, but that's not true. It is sounding good, yes, I don't say it sounds bad, but the 916 sounds a little bit better. Okay, let's try it out. Let's put it on tuner.
En die dingen zijn ook zo geprogrammeerd dat de auto zelf om onderhoud vraagt. Dat vind ik altijd zo'n bloedirritant. Nee, in principe gaat mijn auto nooit naar de garage, behalve als die stuk is natuurlijk. Maar na 10.000 kilometer gaat er toch zo'n dopsleuteltje branden in mijn cockpit. Ja. En dus van, breng me naar de garage. Dat vind ik zo dwingend. En tot nu toe ben ik altijd de baas gebleven en het ding gaat niet naar de garage.
Ik tel er altijd 10.000 kilometer erop. Of niet? Dat ik gewoon denk van 10.000 kilometer meer en heb ik het
is bij mij een week rijden, dus dat even.
Ja. Er zijn die niet rijden, die staan in 2 files in Nederland. In totaal 6 kilometer en wel op de A50. Oslo richting Arnhem. Dus kroop op Heugden staat.
So I do it with the remote control. André Rieu, I love this man.
Are intact. The weather, northern parts of the UK, sometime it'll be bright with sunny spells and scattered showers, some of which could be heavy and thundery. It'll be windy, top temperatures of about 16 Celsius for much of the UK, but 3 or 4 degrees lower over much of Scotland. BBC News, it's 5 minutes past 7.
Online, on digital radio, and on 88 and 91 FM. Patrick Keelty. BBC Radio.
It is Friday. It's the 25th of October. How are you all getting on out there? Come on, up and at it. Where have you been? Come on, we've been at our desks since 6:30. We're going to be reading some of your texts, what you're up to, keep them coming. 88 to 91.
Het roulette als basis. Kom naar de expositie en ontdek hoe onze Hollandse meesterwerken uw slaapcomfort verhogen. Vakmanschap in elk detail en liefde voor het ambacht.
Age of 89. Obituaries in all of the papers this morning. He had an international reputation second only to that of Henry Moore, says the Daily Telegraph, and in that paper Alistair Sooke pays tribute to him. They were great friends. He quotes an interview which he did with Sir Anthony Caro in which he asked what the point of sculpture was, to which Caro replied, to please the eye and feed the soul. Human beings dance, they make music, they carve little...
Liquid spirit. Liquid spirit. Clap your hands now.
Of course, that I assumed that my own cell phone and my own email, when it was unclassified, was monitored by anyone that could do so.
If politicians and leaders accept this happens, why then is the German Chancellor, coming out and saying, look, this really isn't on, she doesn't seem happy with it at all, when, according to you, that she probably realises that it has been going on?
Yeah, well, it's a public perception issue where publics feel this seems like a breach of trust, this seems terrible, one of our allies is spying on us. And so therefore there's a need for a political reaction.
So it's all for show, she's not actually annoyed about it, you think?
Well, of course it's going to be a little bit annoying, but it can't be that terribly surprising either. And to be clear, I'm not even confirming that there is this kind of...
20 november worden de winnaars bekendgemaakt en jij kunt erbij zijn. Kaarten voor de uitreiking van de Edisons win je deze week op Radio 6. Soul en Jazz.
Morgen al ga ik zo weggeven, morgen vroeg. Op ons erepodium vandaag, dat ga ik even tegen je zeggen, staat Rafael Sadiq. Dan draai ik je uur een plaat van hem. En ik dacht vandaag, normaal is dat op donderdag, maar we kunnen het ook vandaag doen.
Vrijdag, Stevie Wonderdag.
Samen met Stevie Wonder, Never Give You Up.
Vice-président de la NVA, si quelqu'un doute de l'implication démocratique de Yan Yambon, dit-il, qu'il le prouve.
Il est 8h10 à suivre dans ce journal. La première mission économique emmenée par la princesse Astrid se termine. Et puis c'est la foire musulmane ce week-end à Bruxelles. Et en fin de journal, nous vous ferons vivre une soirée du mondial d'impro.
Oui. Well, it isn't sounding like the 916 as I told you before. It misses some bass, and but it is a nice receiver. It looks nice, and well, it isn't good as the most dedicated stereo receivers, but that's normal. And this thing was built to be a 7.1 or a 5.1 setup receiver, and the stereo is something extra. And we stereo lovers, we know that if you love stereo, you will not quickly be satisfied with a 5.1 or a 7.1, but this thing can do all three of them, and the sound from the stereo is not bad at all. No, it's not bad, and it can do. Don't expect you have the same as a dedicated stereo receiver or a dedicated stereo amplifier. Of course, that is not the case, but the sound is okay enough. You can compensate it with very good speakers, and if you hook some good speakers on this nice looking receiver, you come a far end. And my choice would be the 916, because the 916 sounds a little bit better, and but for the looks I love the silver model more. and the 916 missed the blue light here, and that's also what I like. But anyway, this is not a contest for beauty, this is a contest for sound, and the 916 wins over the 915. Let that be clear. So that said, thank you for watching. This was my review, my short review from the VSX-915. I hope you like this video, and for now I say bye bye.